your name and affiliation. If you have microphones, please wait for your microphone.
Sherrod Blakely, NBC Sports Boston. Coach, obviously they came out playing really good basketball. From your perspective, where did the game just kind of get away from you guys, where you weren't able to kind of make that resilient comeback that we've seen time and time again?
Well, we didn't. Obviously, it was all in the first half. I mean, we made a semi-run there in the second, but they had already set the tone for the game, and we're in such a rhythm offensively. And I think that was due to a couple of things. Defensively, I didn't think we were great, but offensively, we were horrendous in the first. We were on our heels the whole time, and they did a good job of creating that. I thought when Dellavedova and Maker came in, their energy was contagious. And really pushed us out. And I thought we were settling already prior to that. And then, our guys are competitive. They want to get it all back at once, and we're driving to the rim, and we're getting shot after shot blocked because we're trying to hit home runs by then. And so it just all, I'd say it all snowballed on us, and, we lost a game, and luckily it was worth one.
Jose Pavone, CLNS Media. Coach, in the third quarter, you managed to cut that lead down to 14. What do you have to say to your guys at halftime for them to sort of put together that little rally that was short-lived for a bit?
I mean, nothing. I mean, they don't. These guys they've been unbelievable all year. They've been resilient all year. They knew we didn't play well. They knew why. There's not much you have to say. Obviously there's not a whole lot of tactical breakdown at that point either, because it's not about what you're doing tactically. It's about how hard the other team is putting you on your heels, and that's what they did tonight to us. And I think our guys were disappointed in the way that they played, and played better in the second, but the hole was too big. And they made every timely shot to thwart any chance of maybe coming back.
Steve Ashburn at NBA.com. It's kind of an NBA cliche about what role players or reserves might do when they're playing at home in the playoffs. Based on that, how much truth is there to that? And do you sort of have to be aware of just somebody's going to bubble up even if you don't know exactly who it is?
I think you have to be aware of that anyways. I think you go into every game trying to prepare for what people are capable of, not necessarily what they do every night. Sometimes you have to pick your poison when you have a guy like Giannis. Because of his, ability to get to the rim, you're going to be late to close out some of those threes, and on nights where he's making them, tip your cap, right? But sometimes with guys that don't do it every night, you're more fearful of what they're capable of than what their averages are. And that was the case tonight with some of their guys. They did, and credit them, they stepped up and played. Like, it's good for them.
Brian Robb, Boston Sports Journal. Brad, can you touch a little more on just the defensive presence that Maker gave them in terms of obviously the shot blocking, but just the versatility to switch on to guys?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that he was a big part of the game. I thought Dellavedova got into the ball. For whatever reason, we didn't get it to where we needed to go. We didn't pass it the way we've passed it at all in the first half, especially when you look at like number of, side to sides and number of reversals. And then when we did, we just kind of held it and stared. But we were on our heels. And that was not a one-person thing that did that to us. That was their whole team. But Maker and Dellavedova certainly played a nice role in that. Thanks.
Thank you.